it. Let me tell you about this. I arrived here wearing a big jacket, wearing a jersey, and this was going to be my scarf that I'm wearing right now. And then I decided, as soon as I got here, this is boiling. This is ridiculous. It's the middle of summer. I don't know. Someone lied to me about the weather. I thought it was going to be quite cold here in Durban. So off went the jacket, off went the jersey, and on went the throw. So maybe you'll remember when we were wearing duks in studio. Well, this is a duk actually that I've thrown around my shoulders. Lebo, do you approve?
I do approve. It looks beautiful. I love the color.
I had to. I mean, look what you look like. I've got to bring up my color too. It is so nice to meet you, Lebo.
Thank you to be here. I'm very grateful.
Awesome. So, Lebo, it's Lebo Malepa, by the way. And Lebo, you've got something that I think has become quite an institution in its own right, Lebo's Backpackers. How did it all start for you?
Oh, great again. Lebo's Backpackers started in 1998 when tourism was still a fledgling industry. I started selling crafts in the streets because I saw tourists in buses, and I was like, no, people need to come out, they need to meet us. And selling craft gave me an opportunity to be closer to the tourist and also learn different types of tourists that were coming in, the players. And eventually I had to go back to my parents and say, you know what, can I use my room to accommodate people?
Wow.
And in 2003, I started the Backpackers.
So listen to me, what did your parents say? Because if my son has to come and tell me, please, mommy, can I use my room as like a tourist destination? Were they open to it?
They were shocked. Like, you, tourist, you've never been anywhere in the world. What are you doing? In your room, yes.
In your room?
Yeah.
And they were happy?
So I was grounded in my room, so...
And that's how it started?
Yeah. Then I took one room at a time.
So then the lounge, then the dining room, then your parents' room.
Thank you very much. And then the whole house eventually.
Well, listen, I mean, then they suddenly started realizing, actually, Lebo's onto something.
Oh, definitely. That's where my father came in, encouraged me, tell me that make sure that you write every money that comes in, you register it, make sure that, the money goes back to the business. Yeah. So I got a lot of advice also in that way.
So now it's spread, obviously, so it's not just your parents' house. I mean, you're obviously going to different houses, different people getting involved. Talk to us about how the business has grown over the years.
Oh, it's grown so much. I mean, when I started in 2003, I didn't even employ one person. Now I've got over 25 people that I've employed. But not only that, it's a whole community, from parking cars. They park at my neighbor's house, the laundry. We don't use machine. We get the ladies to wash with their hands, and just the security, just outside the Backpackers, we have an open space that we've turned into a green space. The community, the kids come there after school to play with tourists. We have an outdoor restaurant where everybody comes and joins us for dinner. It's everybody's business, Yeah.
Now, also, I mean, if I'm a tourist and I'm coming from whatever, let's just say I'm coming from Finland, and I want to enjoy a night in Soweto, can I go to someone's house for dinner? Can I? Is that how it works?
It's possible because one of the things that we realize in my street that we have different cultures, and I can imagine that people are cooking different food. And what we try to do now is to say people, create something special, that when people are interested, it's easy for us to take them. We've encouraged farming already. We are farming a lot of pumpkins, and we're trying to say, let's do different recipes with this pumpkin, involve people to, let's showcase food, because this is something that we've been excluded from for many years. And with food, I think we can penetrate the hearts of the guest. We can give some people something to go back and talk about. And just involving the community in that aspect, it makes us all proud, makes us all look forward to good meals.
Yeah, which is so lovely. In terms of empowering people and job creation, you say that through just your idea, you've managed to employ and change the lives of 25 people.
from the clothes that we wear.
Even to clothing, okay?
We start buying clothes, we get material. We have a guy two people, a lady and a gentleman in our street, they do our clothes. Amazing. And tourists stay with us, they do clothes. When they go back, they've got something to show off.
Are you exhibiting here at Tourism Indaba?
Yes, I am exhibiting here under the Hidden Gems.
Oh, wow. Now, talk to me, how does it help you? I mean, do you find that this is great for business, being here?
This is my 9th Indaba.
Okay.
And it just gets better and better. People get to see you, see your face, they can see it consistent, they can hear about your product. and they can see that it's tested, and they're willing to listen. And when I come every day, I'm only hoping for one business, and when I go back, I've got more than 10, 20 contacts.
Wow. Yeah. That's superb, because what we're actually seeing now we're understanding this at play, at work. It's changing people's lives, and that's what tourism is all about. You know, we talk about the economic benefits of tourism, and you're living proof of how it can change people's lives.
Definitely, I've seen it with me. For example, we also have storytelling nights where we bring ordinary people just to come and tell their stories, and people start breaking down, cry, and say, wow, this has given me an opportunity to talk about my life, to speak out about this thing that has been bothering me all along. So you feel like, wow, we're really also touching people. People want to be heard, and not many people are willing to hear. But with the tourists, they're always there. They're hungry for stories that we have. Yeah. And with that platform that we have in the space of tourism, we're just touching so many people.
Yeah. Who do you find predominantly are your biggest tourists? I mean, do you have mostly from the African continent, or do you find from as far afield as I'm going to bring up Finland again?
No, definitely internationally. We also do bicycle tours. So in the morning, before we start our tours, we ask people to introduce themselves. You'll be surprised at the names that come out there. Philippines, Germany, Vietnam, India. It's like, what? Wow. I'm shocked. I'm blown away in terms of, the numbers of tourists that are coming into the country and from different countries. And I want to say South African tourism is doing such a great job.
I'm so happy to hear that. Lebo, you're a star. Keep it up. Keep up growing from 1998 from one bedroom. Yeah. And here you are, 2017. And exactly.
Over 100 people now. So it's amazing.
Loving it. Yeah. This is a success story of note. Thank you so much for being with us here on the program. Lebo's Backpackers. Google it. What's your website address, by the way?
Lebo Soweto Backpackers. You will find us there. Or Soweto by Bike.
Okay. Yeah. Soweto by Bike or Lebo Soweto Backpackers. Google it, find it, and recommend it up. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy Durban. It's hot here. I know. I
think I'm gonna go and throw my stuff in.
You and I, let's jump over. Let's hand back to Palesa. We're going to jump over, cool down a little bit. Palesa, over to you.
Well, Leanne, just before you jump over, let me just quickly say my goodbyes. Thank you so much for having watched Morning Live.